Right folks, at the going out of this video, hopefully it's Friday, it's gone past 6 o'clock, get your t-shirts. Enough said on that. Right folks, starting again. We're doing a little thing here. I've been to Home Bargains and they've got a little toy section and it's a retro kind of style toy section. I did a video the other day of some pumping up balloons.
Yes.
And a Meccano set. But unfortunately, I don't know why, it wouldn't let me load it to my MacBook. So, I don't know what's gone wrong there. So, what it is, I've been and got 3 more. And they've got quite a selection, card games and stuff like that. And what fascinates me is they actually look a bit retro 1973 Sam Tyler packaging. It is the kind of things that you got when it was in the 70s, and it's got this kind of well, that's probably like 1960s going to space, and you know, the Robbie the Robot there. Oh, he's upside down. Robbie the Robot and that kind of thing that, you know, when you were a kid in the 70s, I was a kid in the 60s for the last 2 years of the 60s. I didn't really know a lot about it apart from sucking my mum's nipple and having my nappy changed. And I fell out the high chair. Did you know that? I've never told you I fell out the high chair. Well, I can remember, or it's like it's there, or it's what I've been told, but apparently my father walked out the living room and I tried to go after him, and somehow I climbed out of my high chair, fell off and broke my arm. I don't know how that happens. It probably happened today. I'd have been probably put in a home or something, but there you go. So for kids in the 70s, it was quite a magical time, wasn't it? Although you had the power cuts and all that kind of thing in the 70s, it was a magical time to be a kid because there was none of this Wi-Fi, phones, bloody computers, getting the latest.
It was proper family time, wasn't it?
It was family time. You never had all this. You know, if somebody wants a bike now, before you used to have to wait for your birthday or Christmas.
Yeah.
And you got it instantly now.
The other thing is, the shops were shut.
Yeah.
They didn't open Boxing Day. They were closed.
Yeah.
I think they probably closed dinner time Christmas Eve, most of them, and then they didn't open again, did they? They were probably closed for the whole week. Yeah, or they probably Christmas. Open about the day after Boxing Day. You got your corner shop in Colville, because we used to spend Christmas with my grandma down Oxford Street in Colville, and down on Charmwood Street, the little corner shop thing was always open then. You know, to get your batteries and stuff, because obviously your dad was a bloody idiot who were down the pub getting pissed. And he forgot the batteries for your Lego thing. But anyway, folks. Lego? You don't have batteries in Lego.
Action Man then, or something like that.
Action Man? You didn't have batteries in Action Man.
You did? How do you know? How many Action Men did you have, apart from me? There you go. Right, so what we're going to do, folks, we're going to start off with the marching guard. There's the old Union flag and Queen's Guard, or whatever he is, with the bear skin on his head. Let's have a look, June. June's wound him up, like she's trying to wind me up. Getting involved. So this is what he is, folks. He's bloody moving. So there he is, folks. This is the kind of thing we actually got as a child. I can remember that kind of thing. He's about the size of my head. There, look, he's a little bigger than my head, but when you bring him up here, he's not. For the visually impaired, he's about a 2-inch soldier. My little soldier. And you wind him up. But the thing is, folks, you do not overwind. Children of the world today who might be actually watching this, who might actually be that lucky to get a 89p toy from Home Bargains, don't overwind him, because what happens is on Christmas Day or the day after, stop it, you wind him up, but you overwind him, and then your dad oh, I need a finger. Then your dad tells you, told you not to overwind him, I bloody told you, and now that's broke, and that's a waste of money. Oh, shut up, Dad. I'm a kid. I'm 8. What do you expect? Well, if you spent more time with me, Dad, Oh, that's it. It didn't last long. Let me just wind him up again to give you the full value of the 89 pence that your parents or guardian or whoever has spent on you. Oh, for fuck's sake. June, wind him up and I'll hold it. More, please. Can I have more?
Hold it straight and then he won't fall over.
Right.
It's not straight.
Right. Oh, that ain't straight.
Oh.
Give him a tap.
I think we've overwound him. Oh no.
There we go.
He's got his shoes on the wrong feet. Oh look, he's turning the corner as well. That's clever.
And there you have it, folks. Hours of fun. Hours of fun there for 89p. Let's put him back in the box. I don't want to go in the box. Get in the box. I don't want to go in the box. Anybody who's seen a ventriloquist will know all about that. Right, folks. There you go. 89p. Own bargains. Now we are moving on to the floor. Because June's dropped it. We're moving on to the gyroscope, folks. Now, this was out of this world technology back in the 70s. This was up there with the atom bomb and the nuclear bomb. It was very, What's up, June? You going up?
I'm going up, yeah.
June's took a bathrobe off. Unfortunately, she's got something on underneath it. Right. Now then, what you do, folks, is you put this little thing. This used to be like a racing car thing. You could get it in the back wheel and you'd rip it out and it'd fire it across. And hit your grandma while she's drinking a tea. And she'd go, "Oh, David, that really hurt. Watch what you're doing with it." Sorry, Grandma. 2 minutes later, you're doing it again. Because you realise it annoys the bloody shit out of her. So you just carry on doing it, don't you, like a normal kid. Ain't that right, Unky Steve? And Unky Steve's sitting there saying, "That's right, David. You're a bad lad." So what you do, folks, is you have a gear mechanism at the top of this gyro.
It's not more of a ratchet thing.
Well, it says gear. I think.
Right.
Get the instructions out, June. I'm sure it was called a gear.
Hold the gyroscope by the outer cage.
Hold the gynecologist.
By making sure your fingers are clear of the spinning centre. Thread the pull cord into the gear.
Yeah.
Pull with a fast but smooth action. Gently drop the gyroscope onto any flat surface and watch it spin.
Right. So, June, would you like to take hold of my camera? I'll do that. You hold the camera and point it down. Yeah, we'll turn the camera around
so I can see what I'm doing.
So you can see what you're doing. Are you ready, June?
I'm ready.
So what you do, folks, is that you pull. No, you don't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. What you do, folks, is you hold it like that, and you pull, and you do. Oh, you put it harder than that. What's happened here?
You should have practiced first.
No, I don't practice, June. I don't edit, and I don't practice. This is what people do. They don't practice, they don't edit, and they don't bloody read the instructions. Look at that. Now, I see there's a piece of string here. Apparently, you can actually balance it on that string while it spins. You tie it onto 2 sticks, and have you got that, June?
It's jumped off the thing, look, and it's still going like a good one.
Yeah, look at that, look. It's got a right wobble on. Have you got that in camera?
Yeah.
Now this, folks, cost a grand total of £1.49. Yes, just £1.49. What me and June was thinking was that we could actually get the camera to stand up straight. Sorry,
people. It's the equipment we've got here. We have an upside down cake tin, and it's got a wobble on.
Right, I'll straighten it up, lover. There you go. Me and June were talking about these when I saw them and I bought them. What we were thinking was, instead of people buying shit crackers for a tenner, I mean, this cost me something like 89 pence. £1.49 for the spinning gynecologist. And the third one is TV and films.
Yeah, that one would be especially good at the table between courses and when you're all...
Courses? Are we posh and have courses?
No.
No. But you know, you're right, June, because some families do get together and they do sit down and have a bit of a knit and natter.
But us, we start drinking at 10, nibbling food at 10, and by the time dinner's arrived, we're blathered and full.
And we don't want anything. But what we was thinking was, if you actually wrap these up and put them in the serving plate thing where you sit in, instead of having Christmas crackers, I think you might actually have more fun. And, I don't know, make your own jokes up. So...
Come on, I want to see the next one.
Right, June's all excited.
I am.
She is. She can't contain herself. So, what it is, it's 100 questions... Oh, I better put my glasses on then I can see it. 100 questions to challenge your small and big screen knowledge. Don't want to get out of the house trying to bond together. They will marvel at your film and TV knowledge, or you will be a titanic failure. See what they've done there, June? They've put films and TV shows into the sentence of trying to sell this thing.
Oh, okay.
With a mashed up TV of films in 1980s.
So how many questions? Do you get 100?
Yeah, contains 50 cards with 100 questions. Yes, just the 100 questions.
Let's give you a go.
Let's give me a go, June. Let me see.
Sound good. We don't watch the television though, do we?
No, but it's from the 80s and 2000s.
Which Ronan Keating song was the theme song for Notting Hill?
Well, it wasn't the Mr. Bean one, was it? And it wasn't the Inspector Gadget. And I can't piggin' remember. Did we watch that?
When you say nothing at all.
When you say nothing at all. Potato! Let's have another one, June.
I'm just having a look. Which British pop star had a cameo in the TV 7th season premiere of Games of Thrones?
Ed Kerwin.
Kerwin?
Ed Kerwin, yeah. Ed Sherwin.
Sheeran.
That was it. We went to Framlingham on holiday. Watch our videos of Framlingham. You'll love them.
Another one?
Yeah, go for it, June.
Which film character is associated with eating fava beans and a nice Chianti?
I think that's Hannibal Lecter.
Correct.
Your mommy and your daddy.
What groundbreaking TV quiz show premiered in August 2000?
I think...
Do you want a clue?
I don't know, because there were loads, weren't there, in 2000? They were like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 15 to 1. Oh, Anne Robinson. You are the weakest twat. Sod off.
Correct. Penelope Keith played which character in the TV series To the Man Aboard?
Do you know what? I would love to have shagged Penelope Keith. She were a right posh bit of totty. I think she were well sexy. If you had Felicity Kendall with a nice bum on one side and Penelope Keith on the other one with all the uppity-tupty lardy-dardy in her, I think I'd have put a bit of lardy-dardy in her. I think she was lovely.
Anyway, your answer. What was the name?
Well, it wasn't Margot, because that was the other one. And was it Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton or something?
Audrey Forbes Hamilton.
There you go, got part of it right. 2 more, then we'll knock this one on the head, June.
Okay, I'm trying to find one that you might be able to answer.
Well, why don't you just give me one anyway? You might know it.
Okay, what is the name of the character played by Clark Gable in Gone with the Wind?
How the bloody hell am I supposed to know that? Sonny Jim.
Rhett Butler.
Oh,
How can you not know that?
I've not seen it, have I?
There we are, you might know this one. In what year did the first episode of Friends air?
1982.
1994. 1982, Friends.
Oh, yeah.
1994. You'll know this one. The character, Keith Lemon, is played by which actor? What's Keith Lemon's real name?
I don't know.
Alright then, Lee Francis, you've got to get this right. Let's send you out on a high. What was the name of Del Boy's brother in the TV series Only Fools and Horses? Oh no, you can't tell me you...
Dave.
No!
What's the trigger?
Go on, who was
Rodney.
it? What? What's his surname?
It was Rodney I know it was Trotter, but his middle name was Rodney.
No, we're not on about his middle name.
Yeah, no. Charlton. His middle name was Charlton.
Oh, it's okay.
Go on then, one more.
One more.
We like a quiz, don't we, folks?
Who was the original maths expert on Channel 4's Countdown?
Oh God, I can remember her arse. And she's got black hair.
She hasn't got black hair at all.
Carol Vorderman.
Correct.
Carol Vorderman's got black hair.
It's brown. Well, it depends what colour she's dyed it at the time.
Sure, it was brown. Right. One more.
In the TV show, Are You Being Served? What was the name of the department store?
Grace Brothers.
Correct.
Right. So there you have it, folks. This is a sample of what you could be doing on Christmas Day.
That's what we'll be doing on Christmas Day.
Because sometimes people have to go to the mother-in-laws on the Boxing Day and the parents on the Christmas Day, because you've got to try and juggle them and keep them happy. Oh, they never come to our house on Christmas Day. They always go to their house on Christmas Day. Why don't they come to our house? Oh God, she doesn't.
Do yourselves a favour, folks. Have Christmas in your own house.
Yeah, that'd be the best thing you could do, is actually turn around and say, fuck it, we're not coming to either of you.
Good Mabel thought for the day.
Yeah, good Mabo.
Do what we did. We had, what did we have?
Beef
pork
cobs.
No, pork. Well, we had beef cobs one year, didn't we?
An odd job came round and ate them.
At our Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
He said, that beef smells bloody lovely.
Yeah, so we said, do you want a cob odd job? And he went, yeah, all right. And so we sat here chatting, having beef cobs, what are our Christmas dinner? Because we were only going to have Christmas dinner with beef cobs and roast potatoes, weren't we? We weren't.
Because I was pregnant at the time, really off my food.
Yeah, and we couldn't be bothered to cook anything. So, yeah, that's what we were going to do. So,
they're the best Christmases, though.
They are. They're the best ones, when you don't plan anything. You go buying a load of crap and all this. Because let's face it, Christmas is just about money. It's just about money, giving people gifts and presents that they can't bloody afford, and stuff that you don't want. I mean, me and my dad, we've got it sorted. We're not buying anything for each other. They'll buy something for Ginge and we'll get them something Ginge for them. But my dad and his missus, but it's just a complete nightmare Christmas. People just wasting money, getting into debt. And if you're getting into debt over Christmas, go and watch my 35k debt video and wake up and smell the coffee and stop bloody just wasting money. Right, on that bombshell, folks, get yourself down home bargains and use my idea of putting these on the dinner plate before they eat. Yeah, before the dinner service thing, these table mat things, and play with them and just do something different and turn your bloody phones off. And why don't you just go and have a 1970s Christmas and, you know, no TV and just watch BBC One, BBC Two and ITV, because there were no Channel 4 to 1985 or whenever it was, and the first advert on Channel 4 was BASF tapes. Yeah, just try and do something different and see what a magical time in the 70s was. And then what could you do, June?
Well, we used to go for a nice walk.
Go for a walk. And I tell you what you could do is get the candles out, because in the 70s, you're forever having power cuts. So, turn the lights off and say there's a power cut, and you can't watch telly, so you've got to play TV and film quiz by candlelight and spend some quality time together. We'll leave that there. All right, folks, laters.